We are slowly making our way back to Monolith Lake, eating literally everything we can along the way to ensure survival, wasting a few bullets, thankfully not wasting any matches, and mainly just learning a lot about ballistics in the Long Dark. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I'm going to pass time until this rabbit is ready. I'm going to eat it for 540 calories. And then I'm probably going to go out and try and find more. Alright, I'll keep one stick because you never know if I might need that. We're plenty warm. Very similar situation to last episode. Although we're a lot closer to where we need to be. The problem is that I need to have some rest to make it through the night. So I need to go ensure that I can find something to eat, either in the form of vegetation or in the form of something a little bit more carnivorous. Well, I'm not going to eat something carnivorous, but using a slightly more carnivorous form of consumption. Okay. So the rope that we need to climb is in this direction, and I see carrion crows. I think that's a dead body, though, because this is close to the area where you enter the zone. So I'm pretty sure they're just circling a body. I'm still going to check, though. Because if it's a deer, then that's a godsend. All right, so we got that bunny over there, and there's still another one, so I might go for that in just a moment. For now, let me see. Yeah, dead guy. Already searched this dead guy. And that's our rope, by the way. But I really can't be... I've got to try and go for this bunny first. There's been a fair amount of bunny carnage over the last few episodes, just out of sheer necessity. And now... there's going to be a little more. That might be the last of it, though. Especially if I can look around here in a minute after I've warmed up by the fire one more time. And if I can find just one more source of food. I might even be able to look around and spot more carrion crows that would lead me to a prop carcass somewhere. I kind of tend to doubt it, but it would be nice. But I can follow my own footprints here. Because thankfully the weather is finally decent. I know what's happening. Yes, I am aware that there are in fact wolves in this game, and that they represent an existential threat. Lots of sticks just right outside the cave, which is nice. Absolutely tremendous. Now, let's see. I can probably put some of those on the fire right away. Yes, I can. I say that like I had some option, or I might not have had the ability to put them on the fire. But I chose to do that. That's something I wanted to do, so I did it. Alright, let's cook that. It's going to be done in 30 minutes. This might get us through the night, maybe. I'm not 100% positive, but it would be nice if it did. Alright, so if I were to melt some snow here, and then pass time on this rabbit, eat the rabbit. Nice. So now we're sitting at how many calories? 1,000 calories. It's not going to get us through the night. So ideally, I need something that's going to get us through the night. Just saying. Just something to keep me going a little bit longer. So I'm warm enough at the moment. Let's step out. Hang on. First of all, let's drop the carcass. Might do the same thing with guts here, because, you know, if I ever... I doubt I'll come back to Hush River Valley in this zone, or in this playthrough. But if I did... the idea that, you know, I could potentially find a lot of things that would be helpful that I left behind the first time I was here. Like, that's kind of a cool idea. Not really going for a, like, intentionally isolated run with this series. Not really trying to keep myself in a tight spot. That is a deer. I hit it. But it's going to run with my arrow now. Let's see if it actually kept the arrow. It did keep the arrow. Damn. Well, that's frustrating. But we hit it. So I might at least be able to track it to where it died. I might also be able to find the arrow if I look around for a minute. I just don't want to wander too far at the moment because... yeah, that deer is almost certainly going to bleed out. So that's going to solve the food problem. All right, speaking of solving the food problem, the deer led me to some cattails, so I'll take those. I will take that, and then we can look for the deer later, possibly when we're on our way back. Hate that I lost that arrow, but I might be able to get it back when I find said deer. All right, can I stand here and get a little bit of blockage from this cold, please? That would be nice. Okay, there's a lot of cattails, so this is perfect. This is going to get us back to the moose. 100%. It'll let us sleep through the night. It's just a shame because I won't know exactly where the deer is.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yep, you brought it up. And you brought it up the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. You want to know why? You want to know why? I don't know if you know this, but you're in Canada. And there's been a bit of an apocalypse. And weather's kind of weird. Animals acting kind of funny. And things are generally not going great in the world. So, yeah, coldness is to be expected, Jennifer. Just trying to catch you up a little bit. All right. I feel a lot better right now about how things are going. The only thing is that this fire isn't necessarily going to last the whole night right now. So what I probably need to do, let's go ahead and just chow down on these, because that's, oh yeah, that's 900 calories. Nice. Very nice indeed. So 900 calories. And I can definitely still sleep. Just let me maybe pass time a little bit to warm up by this fire. Perfect. All right, now let me go chop up some of this wood that's literally right at the door. And if I do this enough times, especially if it's not particularly cold, if I can get away with chopping a few of these at a time. Let's see, how'd that do? Not bad. I can chop a few at a time. Ooh, I can do a third. All right, now I'm going to be cold. Oh boy, got cold. All right, go inside. Damn. Shouldn't have pushed my luck. I should have been happy with just the two. That's a lot of condition I just lost, but I can still sleep through most of the night. And this is definitely going to push us all the way to the limit. That's perfect. Perfect. All right. So there's a win, at least. Let's drink some water. And I'll go ahead and harvest these. I'm going to pass some time by repairing some items. We have time on the fire, so don't really feel bad about it. A little bit of extra warmth protection is not really a problem. Also, let me take a look at Yeah, it's not something I'm ever going to complain about in the long dark. Would anyone complain about it? I would think not. All right. Struggle effectiveness increased by 10%. Ooh, nice. Recoil compensation increased by 35% and 3 condition per repair action. Also, that reminds me, part of the problem with this thing at this point... No, actually, it's... Condition is fine. Condition is fine. Never mind. All right, so I put all of that fuel on there. And we have... heavy air quotes, 10 hours and 38 minutes left. Now, if I step back out here... Looks like it's a pretty sunset. If I step back out here and just go for one more of these. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I was really just looking for an excuse to spend a little bit more, like just burn a few more, a little bit more of my exhaustion meter off. I was going to say burn more calories, but no, I don't want to burn more calories. All right. I'm going to keep those 2 sticks. And let's now sleep for, well, first of all, we're going to drink some water. Still not great on the waterfront, but one thing I am kind of liking that I'm looking at right now is we have a lot of carrying capacity, which is going to be helpful for getting the moose hide out of here. It's not going to be easy, no matter how you slice it, but that's at least a positive. All right, so we're ready to go. Let's sleep for 9 hours. I'm going to say 10, just so that it gives us every little bit of rest we possibly can. All right, you woke up fully rested.
Wheat trees?
Okay. Now, apparently I am in a similar caloric position to where I was. That's really surprising, but I just don't have a lot to eat. So, one thing I could do, hang on. This could help me pass the time, because I have a bunch of acorns on me. All right, so I can prepare 9 of these. It'll take 1.5 hours. How much time is on the fire? 3 hours? Good. I could also make some reishi tea. That would be another way that I could get some calories. But let's try the acorn approach again. We got 1.5 hours. I don't have all of the calories in the world, you know, but I do have more cooking skill now. All right, so eat those. How many calories did it say? 96. So that's an improvement. Now I do need to get more water, unfortunately. So it is going to be a little bit of a push and pull here. We have... Yeah, I do not have more water. Damn. All right, well, I don't have a ton of time for this. Let's go ahead and grab that. Cook the acorns and just cross fingers that this will be enough to top me off. And then I can get back to the moose, and then I will feel a lot better about life. We're also getting cooking skill from this, which I suppose, you know, that's never something to complain about. Ever. Yeah, I think with higher cooking skill, we're starting to see... We talked about this earlier in the series when I was in Mystery Lake still. We hadn't even been into Forlorn Muskeg yet. But there was a feeling of, like, you know, how useful are these really? It might not have even been that. It might have been during the meta series. Possibly. But I feel like it couldn't have been, though, because I think the acorns dropped... I don't know. Now I don't remember if the acorns were at the very beginning of the series or not. But, anyway... Oh, now I need more water again. But actually, we've moved things in the right direction, so I don't feel bad about... All right, we only have, quote-unquote, 48 minutes left. Let me step outside. Wait, I have 2 more sticks, right? Yeah, go ahead and throw those down. And while the water is boiling, I will step out here and see if there are any sticks just in the immediate area. Which, since we just had a bit of a storm, maybe there are. There might even, I think there was a branch up here that I didn't break down. Nah, there wasn't. Damn. That would have been nice. All right, so there's nothing else over here. Okay, I see a branch over there. So I can grab that. Oh, sticks. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I don't need that many. Perfect. All right, there's that. Let's get back the heck inside. We are back above 50% health. We're almost to 2/3. So that's nice, at least. I just don't want to attempt this next stage of the trip until I am very confident I'm ready for it. All right, so we've got 10 minutes here. Let's go ahead and grab that water, and then we are going to finish making these acorns. 96 a pop. So with higher cooking skill, that's where really the benefit of these starts to appear, I think. All right, I am going to go ahead and heat up one of the rosehip teas. We're going to eat that last prepared acorn. And now we're approaching the middle of the day. The weather sounds like it's good, so I'm going to go ahead and drink this rosehip tea. And we're going to take this as our moment to go. I don't love the energy situation. I would prefer to be attempting this next climb with more energy. But we're going to take the first climb. I don't think I spoiled this last episode as far as what I'm thinking. But we're going to take the first climb just on standard energy. I'm still looking for wolves. That's why I'm being quiet. Okay. We're going to take the first climb on just normal, climbing mode without doing anything special, and then we will probably take a stim for the second climb. I might have said that in the last episode, but in case I didn't, that's what I'm thinking. We'll take a stim, and we'll literally use that to beeline. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I did say it. But we will beeline to the moose. And then we'll have the food that we need. So those acorns really saved the day. I never thought I'd say that, but they did. Okay, here we go. If I could make both climbs, which, I don't know, maybe I can. I'd prefer to save the stems if it's at all possible. I don't know if that's in the cards, but it's looking like it might actually be. Yeah, I think I can do it. Because now we're in a real... Yeah, I think I can do it. I may have to take... Hang on. Yeah, I think I can do this. I wasn't expecting this. I thought for sure I would have to use a stim. Where's the signal fire? Somewhere over there. Can't see it at the moment for whatever reason. Don't know why. Maybe something to do with the wind. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Are we good? Yeah, go for it. All right, so obviously this is a little bit harder. And I'm going to get tired, and I might have to take the stim after one of the pauses here. But the thing is, I don't have that much stuff on me right now. And so since I don't have that much stuff on me, I'm not going to get encumbered thanks to the climb, which might give me what I need to make it all the way up to the top. It's just going to be a little dicey. I'm glad that we've stayed warm up here too. That's been nice. Ooh, cool. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right, now we're just going to watch that energy come back. This is... How we doing? Wow. Yeah, we're going to be pushing it. But I think I've actually got it. Without using a stim. I would not have thought that possible at all. I know I've said that a bunch of times now, but it's blowing my mind. Okay, pick up a few of those. And we are ready. Go. All right, I will almost certainly need to take another break here. You know what? Yeah.
I need to find a place to rest.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Now I officially cannot do anything unless I take a stim. So, you know, I'm not surprised, but I am going to do this. I think it's the appropriate action to take. But this timing is good, because now what I'm going to have the ability to do is use the majority of my sprint. Like, because I can sprint full tilt right now, you know? I don't have to feel bad about it. So I'm going to run as fast and as hard as I can. Okay, now, yeah, down this way. And we are back at Monolith Lake. That's crazy to have come full circle like this. It's also crazy to be navigating Hush River Valley. I did rewatch an episode or two just to kind of get myself, you know, in the headspace, since I'm not playing the episodes sequentially, and I play other games in between, and I've had a lot going on, like, just to refresh my memory so that I'm more in the same kind of continuous headspace that I would be in if I were playing nonstop, recording after recording, with nothing else interrupting.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Also, the stim did give us some health, so that's a win too. I don't even think I fully searched this area for cattails, by the way. So, because I remember the last time I was here, my focus was so much the last time I was here on just getting sticks. That's all I wanted was sticks. And it's like there's so much more that I could potentially find. So this is going to be a godsend here, because I mean, I will have the opportunity to rest. We've got a warm cave where I can, now that we're fully exhausted like this, I can sleep for 12 hours. Totally. I can just get in the back of the cave and sleep for 12 hours. There's part of me that wants to make sure I can, like, get a fire going, but I think the clothing items I have on right now are enough to keep me warm in the back of this cave. Hopefully the condition on the meat is good, otherwise I'm in trouble. I don't suspect it would have dropped that badly because, remember, I put it in the snow for a reason. And there it is. It's been a while, so I'm sure it has dropped, but it still looks very good. Fresh moose meat, cooked. 93%. Hell yes. Okay. Let's frickin' go. Eat that. Yeah, that's like a partial steak from one of my previous visits here. Is that a... I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Did the game give me a prop wolf in my cave? What the hecking heck? Cured moose hide. Cured gut. Oh my god, there it is. So that's everything we need to make the satchel. Now we just need to get out of here. You know. Easy pickings. So what I need to do... Man, the fact that there's a frickin' wolf here, it's crazy. Wasn't expecting that. I could cook the meat. I'm very likely not going to eat it. Let's take a look at how cooking skill is doing. We're about halfway to cooking 5. I think Jendo was telling me that, for those of you who don't know him, he's long dark, just community member, general member of several of our communities, and a streamer in his own right. I think he was telling me that the points to go from cooking 4 to 5 are the same number of points as the points to get from cooking 0 to 4, which is nuts. But okay, so it's like, how much do I trust my bedroll right now, you know? I don't need I can sleep for 4 hours, you know, and just use that to give myself some energy. "52 days, 2 hours, 26 minutes. Yeah, so now I have the ability... Hang on. Yeah, I'm actually not encumbered at the moment because I'm just carrying so little. So that's going to be perfect for the moose hide. The question is just how to get the heck out of here. I think there are possibilities. But one of the things I'm going to do now is I just want to search the area. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'm going to go back over here. Since there have been so many storms, there have been opportunities for foliage to respawn. Well, not foliage, but dead foliage, sticks. Since there have been so many opportunities to do that, I'm going to come over here and see if there are sticks to be found, branches to be found, maybe even new limbs to be found that could fuel a fire. Because that would be nice. All right, because I remember... Yeah, all right, I don't see more sticks at the moment. There is that bunny, which at this point I don't need to kill bunnies anymore, at least for the foreseeable future. That's nice. I hate that I lost that arrow on the one deer, but I'm not too concerned about it. Because I got the hit, and we may well be able to find that deer on our way back through there, because I'm starting to think that that's the way I'm going to go back. As long as I have the right encumbrance, the climb up to, you know, like the exit area of the zone is not nearly as bad. All right, so this is a cedar limb. 58 minutes, and it feels like 13 degrees. Do I really need a limb right now? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do it. Oof. Shh, damn. That was more condition than I thought I would lose. All right, well, let's go back. At least I can start a fire with that, stay warm, and I will still recover with more condition than I had on the way in. I would just love to start... Like, one thing you're probably as aware of as I am is that we actually haven't seen my bonus health for a long time. Because intestinal parasites was keeping it from me. I wasn't able to really take advantage of the fact that I had bonus health thanks to the well-fed bonus. And now, just by virtue of where we're trying to survive, because I thought some, you know, this is like the best time for us to be here. By virtue of where we're trying to survive, there just hasn't been an opportunity to fully recover our health. Yeah, actually I do have a good number of matches, to be honest. I just need to be careful. As always, it's the long dark. Be mindful of your match count. Use torches to light fires if you are so inclined. I am not inclined, as discussed. But you do you. Oh, I've got a ruined torch that I can get rid of there. Okay, so that's 5 hours. I would really prefer to have a fire that lasted the whole night. Let me go ahead and eat that moose meat, although I don't think I'm going to be able to get all those calories in me. Nope. All right, I need to... Oh, okay, wait. For a second, I thought I left my cans behind. That would have been annoying. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm pretty good about picking them up. The only reason I left that cooking pot behind is there was a freaking bear. There's a freaking bear, okay? Like, I had concerns. All right, so now our hypothermia risk is healed. And I can probably... Yeah, that was potable as well. Perfect. I think it's probably worthwhile for me to go ahead and cook or melt some more snow. Get some more water on the way. I will eat this fresh moose meat. And now that should be gone. Yep, good. I don't want to be stinky. That would be bad. And I guess it would be a good time to go ahead and cook this wolf meat. Not going to eat it, but, you know, just for the sake of having it, let's use the hacksaw. It'll take 5 minutes. I feel like I just said moose meat instead of wolf meat, but you know what I mean. I was walking towards the moose meat. Maybe I didn't, but I feel like maybe I did. All right, so let's drop that. I am not going to eat it. I'm just going to say that over and over again, just so people don't concern themselves. For a second, I thought my meat disappeared. I was going to be real mad. Okay, so let's take a look over here. The moose is gone. Like, the moose is 1,000% gone. We killed the moose back here in this little corner. But again, I don't know that I spent a ton of time looking for cattails in these thickets. I think I was so excited about the moose and so focused on those efforts. Yeah, see, there's the campfire that I started when I was cooking the moose, but the moose itself is gone. We did leave some meat uncooked, believe it or not, so we didn't even get the full benefit of the moose, which is crazy to think about. All right, no cattails in this thicket. I probably did look, to be honest. I want to triple check. Oh, wait. Is that cooked? Oh my god, it is. There's more meat.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I did not realize I'd left a pile of that here. That's useful. Oh, wait. I just pulled... Ah, frickin'. I'll have to note that now. I usually have the Steam overlay turned off for recording sessions. Obvious reasons. And if I'm running and I want to check my condition at the same time and I hit Shift-Tab, it's going to pull up my Steam overlay. But I'm doing game recording, not screen recording, so you probably didn't see it.
I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
Okay. Now let's step over here. Now, thankfully, that actually helped wear us out a little bit, which is lucky. Believe me, I don't have... There's nothing that I'm going to be able to do with all of that meat. There's no way I'm eating all of it. There's just no way. Let's go ahead and grab this. Thankfully, we're going to get probably about half of that back, and then we'll have all of that, and now we have 0.41 gallons. That's not bad. I don't have any additional fuel. Let's go ahead and cook that. I don't think I need the fuel, to be honest. I think I'll be okay. But if I can go out and find some sticks in an obvious location, like maybe if I were to go right across there to this tree, which I haven't really been very much in that direction yet. Like that, there's always the possibility there could be something there. Maybe. Or the ice could just be thin in the middle of the lake and I fall in and die. End of series. I shouldn't joke. Interesting that I still see moose scratchings on these tree trunks. It's like, is there another moose that's respawned? There shouldn't be. But is there? You know? Okay. I don't see any cattails here. And I don't technically need cattails. I'm just... I would prefer, with the food I'm carrying, to, like, get myself out of this zone. I would prefer that the food not be stinky. It's really that straightforward. I prefer that it not be attractive to friends. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm not seeing anything fuel-related out here. So... I mean, honestly, I'm pretty confident that I can... I've seen myself now sleep in the back of those caves. But in situations where the world temperature drops, like, very, very low, that's what I'm worried about a little bit. That's what concerns me, because that would kill me, 100%. All right, so food-wise, I'm fine. Nice to not have that problem anymore. So what I will do is just step over here. I do think I'm going to be able to carry the moose-hide satchel out. I really do. So that's nice. I just wish I had a bit more in the way of fuel here. There's nothing. Sad day. All right, so 4 minutes until ready. We're going to pass on until that's ready. We're going to put that right there on the ground. And then it's never going to get touched again. All right, so we got 4 hours and 10 minutes on this fire. So it's 86 degrees right now. Additional heat from this fire. So it's going to be fine, especially when you consider... Hang on, one thing I can do. Let's go ahead and repair up the bedroll so that we have a little bit more health. And with that, I think I'm just going to risk it. Famous last words. In this case, they could literally be famous last words. Because as I was saying, the world temperature sometimes can be problematic, especially in the middle of the night. But right now, feels like 143 degrees. And if you remove 86 from that, you're fine. So... Yep, water. Let's go ahead and drink some. And also, the fire's still going for another 3 hours, 20 minutes. I have nothing to put on it, sadly. All right. So, I'm going to sleep for 11 hours straight. And everyone is going to take a giant breath. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. And there's our save point. We're 52 days, 18 hours, and I think that's at 8 minutes into the run. We're getting pretty thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and drink this just to... Well, first, I'm going to interrupt Jennifer. Sorry about that, Jennifer. But we're also going to use this as our opportunity. Our health is in much better shape. We don't have bonus health just yet. But, yeah, this is a considerably better position than we've been for the last few episodes, and now we are ready to leave Hushed River Valley, and we're going to bring this moose hide with us, and then when we get back to Milton, we can craft it into a satchel, and then have more stuff, more room to carry things around, and not be encumbered as much. And then after that, people have been asking where I want to go next, and I haven't made up my mind. There's a part of me that wants to backtrack to areas I've already been to. We could go to Timberwolf Mountain. That probably feels like a really good next location to visit. And that would allow me to backtrack through some areas. I know I didn't fully check everything, I don't think, in Coastal Highway. I don't think. I would need to actually revisit those episodes, and I'm going to be out of town for a few days after I finish this recording here. And the few days, by the way, the last day that I'm out of town is actually today that you're watching this episode, if you're watching them live. But I think I can think about it and maybe spend some time looking and watching some of the old episodes and figure out, like, well, where did I go? Where did I not go? I remember some things, but I want to make sure that I am checking off all those boxes and that I'm making good decisions. But Timberwolf Mountain feels like a good location to check. And then I would say that beyond that, I'm ready to go to Bleak Inlet, too, to the cannery as well. It's just I think I want to go to Timberwolf Mountain first. I think there's a good opportunity to, scavenge there, and I think that's where I'm most likely to find a fire striker at this point, since I haven't found one, and I would really like to find one. So that's what I'm going to go for. But anyway, for now, I will end this episode here, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.